You'll see the words sentence shape on my board at the moment, and that's a kind of a strange phrase. It's a really important phrase for this class, and we're going to be working a lot on this in the next couple weeks and as we're more working towards our final. In fact, it's such good, hard, dirty work. I got to take this tie off. I'm going to have to roll up my sleeves because we're really going to get down. Oh, I feel better already. I can really write now. We're going to really get down to the nitty gritty, down and dirty, delightful part of some of the mechanics of writing. You'll notice that we have not talked about grammar yet. We're into week 9, I think, week 8, and I've never ever mentioned grammar yet. I haven't commented it on your papers. We haven't talked about it in all kinds of ways, and that's kind of odd for a writing class because grammar is really, really important at college level writing. But we've really been focusing on ideas thus far. You guys have been working so well at this weird sentence shape of these skills, fluency writing and concrete and abstract and observations and rewrite, but we really haven't talked about grammar. And now it's time to. But I'm not so sure that writers need a deep understanding of grammar. Grammar is a descriptive science. Like anatomy. Anatomy describes our bones, our patella and our femur and our tibia, but naming all the parts of my leg doesn't help me kick the soccer ball into the back of the goal. Knowing it doesn't help me do it. So what writers really need is something we could call, they don't need to master grammar, but we do need grammar power. We do need the ability to generate language that is shapely and accurate and clear. So when I talk about grammar with writers in this work, this creative, thoughtful, critical thinking work of writing, I care most about grammar power. Kicking the ball into the goal, or crafting the sentences, generating well-formed, clear and thoughtful sentences. Okay, that's good to know. We're talking about grammar power. Another thing I think it's really useful to know is that English is a verby language. Verbs are really important. It's not the case in all languages. In Mandarin and Chinese, I go store yesterday. 3 years ago, I go store. 15 years from now, I go store. The verb never changes in Mandarin Chinese. But in English, I go to the store and when this. I am going to the store right now. Last week, had I needed it, I might have gone then. We take that verb and we turn it upside in all these different forms. We have as many as like 11 or 12 different nuances of time that we map onto verbs and helping verbs, and they become really important for clear English expression. So we're going to pay attention to verbs. We want strong ones. We want clear ones because they do a lot of they're sort of the muscle in the work of the sentence. We're talking about grammar power. English is a verby language. And the other thing I want to simply say is a lie. So don't tell anybody I told you, because I will deny it. I'll deny it in the hallway. I'll deny it online. The lie is that there are only 3 shapes of sentences in English. There are 3 kinds of sentences. Now, that's not true. That being said, it's a really useful lie, which is to say that if you can take any of your sentences and turn it into one of these 3 shapes, I can say 2 things. A, it will always be correct. That's good to know. And 2, 99% of the time, it will be a stronger sentence. So if that's the case, if there are three sentence shapes that you could rewrite your sentences into that will always be correct and will stylistically be stronger, how many of you want to know about these three sentence shapes? Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you shouting through the screen. Yes, Captain Kirk, please, 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 please share the magic wisdom of the three sentences. Please. Oh, it will clarify so much in my life, in my world, and in my writing. Okay, guys, if that's what you want, if you really want to know about the three sentence shapes in English, okay, tune in the next video in 10 minutes. I will give you all the grammar you ever need to be successful. It's coming up in just a couple seconds in the next video. Get ready.